another God.
That was great. We need to do it again.
Another God.
This is why I'm an abusive friend.
Never cared much.
Welcome to the show.
Get that out of here! I don't want that! I don't want that!
Like,
Am I not
absurdly
close
short.
enough? Alright.
No, I don't.
No. We're in it together.
Okay, well,
Mm-hmm.
center us.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
You can see the thing.
I can, yeah, and I think I should take up more of the screen.
Okay.
Hey, boys and girls! Alright, welcome to
Barely.
Get back in here.
Welcome back to Barely Strangers. Today I'm joined by Peyton Scott Thomas.
Pleasure to be here.
Boy.
That'll be my legacy. Gotta do that every single show will be like a mad dash of who can take up the most
You want me
screen
to
time.
just fight whoever is next to me?
Don't even tell them about it, just like tackle them. Full on tackle
Well, that's
them.
not fair. I'll lose every time.
No, you get the element of surprise.
Yeah, no, I can't do much with that.
Alright, well, then you just wait for a guest to come on and say, yeah, we could have like foam swords or something, and you just use the foam sword.
Oh, you didn't bring your foam swords.
Yeah, you combine the two. You just come up and smack him in the face, and then
Just
sit
come up
in
and-
both chairs, like lay down in them, like plank style. Well, hi
Completely
everybody,
out of
welcome.
frame.
Yeah,
You're just talking and no one...
welcome to Barely Strangers.
Yeah, welcome to Barely Strangers. Today we're joined by Peyton Scott Thomas.
Hi,
He's
I'm
here
him.
wearing his brown boots. He looks vaguely like
They're
he's
almost
working on a
Tims.
construction. Almost Tims.
I can't see. There we are. That was a terrible view. There you go. Look at that.
Now
Jesus
look at-
Christ. How do I contort?
How do I contort?
Yes.
Contart.
Ooh.
Actually, a contart is actually a kind of pie.
Mi torta.
Mi torta.
Mi torta.
Your tortoise?
Perry the Platypus.
Torta is definitely tortuga.
Tortellini.
What's
Galapagos
torta?
dirty.
Torta is just
Space
like a...
fish.
What? Oh, I'm blanking on the word. Tortilla. Torta is
Tortilla.
More like Hurricane
Tortilla. Okay. Pleasure to be on.
Yeah, I'm glad that you joined me.
Oh, me too.
Don't really have a ton to talk about. What kind of music do you like?
I like a fair amount of music from all over, like every genre and
From
time
all
period.
over-
All over. Indonesia, specifically. Only Indonesia.
Indonesian pop? Like
no.
from the 60s?
Only rap from the 70s.
You just,
Indonesians. Well,
you
I
said from all over of all kinds.
well, yes,
so-
because they only make rap music in Indonesia, circa 1970.
Oh,
Those
I'm not-
10 years were the only times they were doing it,
Okay.
and then done.
And that was the end of rap.
That was
Sorry,
the
can I
end of
just
rap.
direct your attention to the hand sanitizer bottle and how there's that little dollop of hand sanitizer that's like slowly falling down?
Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
We need a.
Oh. Just out of focus.
ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Wait, give it full focus.
It
Get me out of the frame.
It will not. I don't want autofocus.
You can see it.
Yeah.
It's got Jack's got that drip.
Yeah, it's got
You
that
heard it
drip.
here
That's not
first.
mine. That's Dylan's, and it's been used about 7 times total.
I could
think.
tell because when I put it on my hands, it felt gelatinous.
What,
It's
did you
it's
use it?
coagulating. Yeah, I used it. That's why I was like, oh, and then I moved forward and I used it. I was excited about the hand sanitizer. I get that.
Just then?
No, not then, but like
Okay, that's
earlier.
what I thought. I was like, I
Earlier,
did not see
it
you do
hasn't
the
just
pumping.
been doing that for the past several weeks.
Okay, I didn't realize that you used it earlier.
No, I used it
thought
no
was
more
just
than 5
hanging
minutes
out
ago.
there. Oh man, I thought that was like frozen solid or something during the Great Heat Wave, followed by the Great Cold Wave.
That's
the Great
right. Are
Heat
these like
Wave
Captain
again.
Logs? Can we talk about the weather and stuff like that?
Are these like Captain Logs?
yeah, Captain Logs. You know, the weather out in space.
These are actually Captain Vlogs.
Captain Vlogs. Ooh, I hate that.
Yeah.
However, buddy, it is currently probably 30-something degrees here,
It's roughly 47 degrees according to my watch.
according to his Rolex. His
My
space,
Rolodex.
his this thing that Inspector Gadget had. It's cloudy AF right now. It's been raining intermittently. Roughly cloudy
Oh
AF.
wait, I need to get the green screen up for the weather segment of the show.
Thank you. I'm glad you're joining me today, everybody. We had Susan, the large-breasted weather woman, is no longer with us. She died of ovarian cancer. So instead, you got me. If you look over here, this area right about there, you'll see partly cloudy weather. The oncoming storm, I call it, moving in. I've been told to stop calling it that, but they don't pay me enough to give a shit. Over here, we have, several tornadoes. I count at least 7. All gonna miss us, but, you know.
But they're there.
They're there, yeah, and they're important. Just
Sorry,
not
where
to
are we
us.
on this map?
We're the zipper. Oh God, it killed us! Let me just.
Earthquake!
Woo, there we go. All right, weather done. That's what the weather's like right now.
Oh, a hat fell from inside of the jacket.
Oh,
I don't
Wait,
know.
where's
Oh,
that
it was-
one? You got a whole list of hats up here.
What? I have all.
You've got a binder
Those
of
aren't
hats.
mine. Those are Dylan's
Oh,
hats.
you should make
I,
your own.
I
then.
have a Michigan hat.
How many
'cause I
hats do you
support
have?
Michigan.
How many
I have
hats
two.
do you have?
I have the one
You
in my
should
hand.
put them like just space them a
Just-
little bit, and then put the next two over there, just to piss them off for symmetry reasons.
Oh,
No,
No.
Dylan's too good of a guy.
no.
He's a pure soul. Too good of a guy. Nope. Absolutely not.
I think I might have just been behind. He doesn't believe that Bounty paper towel is good, and he uses off-brand Kleenexes. Which, can we take a second to talk about a tissue? I called it a Kleenex because the
So
brand
your name brand
is what
guy
I think
guy.
of.
Yeah.
When I think of it, yeah.
You know, that's actually really bad, economically speaking. Because
I
when you
mean,
start to associate a product just with the
a brand.
with the brand, you know, the brand loses meaning.
yeah,
And
but
so you can just like buy anything. Like, okay, let's get this Kleenex. And it's like a thing of brawny handkerchiefs. That sentence was fun to say.
well, it does say Kleenex on the box when it's a Kleenex product.
Yes, but it also
So when I
says
say I need
tissue.
some Kleenexes, I will go and purchase the thing that says Kleenex on it.
Well, I mean, if it becomes like you cannot disassociate Kleenex from tissue, then it becomes more difficult, you know, as a company to diversify yourself within the economic standing there.
Oh well, I'm not Kleenex. I'm buying Kleenexes, so I don't have an issue with me mixing up Kleenex and
Well,
tissues.
maybe okay. Congratulations, Jack. You're the
So-
one outlier saving the Kleenex industry. Give yourself. I'll do it for you. I'm a voice actor and a sound designer. I do work for the Congeria podcast as well as the Alexandria Archives. We've got a big episode coming out. I voice half the people in it. There's 9 characters. I voice 4 people.
4.5.
Kind of. 4.5, kind of.
I mean,
Actually, it's not.
that would be half of the characters. So.
Oh no, never mind then. I only do 4. But yeah, we got a new episode coming out. It's literally an hour and 16 minutes long. It's been the
Jeez.
longest thing I've ever produced. Pretty good. Give it a try. We'll include the links, the virus links down below.
No, we will not.
I will.
No.
I'll plug it. I'll go in your comments section and I'll say, here's what I meant, guys.
No.
You can subscribe to me on YouTube at Harbinger.
Yeah, send
I have
me
all-
the proper links and everything, and I'll make sure that you're credited.
Oh,
credited
splendid, splendid. Okay, then that plug was worthless. It's pointless. Okay.
Well, the point is, there's going to be some. Well, no one reads the description. I don't read the description, but if it's mentioned in the video,
I
I'll
still
think,
read the description.
wow, that's interesting.
Like,
I feel like most descriptions
I
these
mean-
days are like, follow me on Twitter, follow
well,
me
a lot
on
of
Instagram.
those are like that. You can get 2 different kinds of descriptions. One's from like the Epic Rap Battle of History description, where like if you read the entire thing at the down, like at the very below, it says, "Wow, you really are nosy. I like that about you. Go comment eggplant, and you'll be in the running to win something." Like that's pretty cool. Then
I
you
don't have anything to give away for free, so that's not going to happen.
You could give somebody a acting role in one of your short films you haven't produced.
Because
and better.
everyone who watches this is in Muncie or is willing to travel to Muncie for an
I'm
acting
sorry.
role.
Of 7 people who watch this, I like our odds.
Yeah, no, but okay, this is also a staple for executive producers as we consistently list off who watches, which is I'm not going to do it, but it's like
Does Petra watch this?
no.
Damn it!
What? Why?
I don't know. I was gonna name drop her.
Why?
I was gonna name
You
drop
just
her.
did.
Yeah, but like, it would have made more sense afterwards. Hi Petra, if you watch this in the future, know that I'm
That's
your
not how you
biggest
say
fan.
her name.
All right, hi Petri dish.
Nope, it's Petra.
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 Hi Patreon.
Weren't
I
the-
love you.
Donate to our Patreon.
Donate to our Patreon. $bills.gov.
.gov. How did we get the .gov?
I don't know. I think we stole it.
Yeah. Oh no, we spelt out dot. That's what it was.
That's right. DOT.
DOT.
.gov.com.
.gov.com. Oh. Yeah, I have a very serious issue to talk about.
Yeah, what's that?
That's Mobamba Juice.
That is Mobamba Juice.
I've been going to Jamba Juice a lot recently.
I've not gone once.
Wow,
I've never gone to Jamba
I'm a big
Juice.
fan. So they have a pomegranate drink, and I'm a big pomegranate guy.
Do you want a Sprite cranberry?
Sprite pomegranate.
Sprite cranberry?
I don't want your Sprite pregnant
You
berry.
want a Sprite pregnancy?
I don't want a Sprite pregnancy. No.
All right, be that way.
Yeah. I'll just be that way.
Yeah,
then,
be
I
that
guess.
way, will you?
Yeah, be that way.
Jesus.
Yeah. But they have pomegranate. Shout out Jesus.
Hi, Mom!
I just want to plug Jesus real quick.
Hey, big ups to my man in the sky.
Big ups.
Big ups. Bless up. Beep. There you go. Now we're... Nope.
I mean, I'm also slouching a lot.
Oh, now it's unbalanced. Make me Thanos you. There we go.
Don't make me Thanos.
Don't make me
cut you in half.
Thanos you. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. So, Jack, what kind of movies do you like? Give me your top 5 trends.
I'll be asking the questions. So, Scott, what kind of movies do you like? Give me your top 5 movies.
Oh, damn, that's a hard one.
Don't give me
That's
your top.
clever,
Don't give me your top 5 movies because I hate when people ask for like, what's your favorite movie? Because like, I guess I kind of have a favorite movie, but it's so tough for me to say like, this is the one thing that I think did the best out of all movies ever.
Yeah. I got you.
Same thing with like music or like TV shows. So give me a TV show you would recommend to someone, a song or album or artist that you would recommend to someone, and a movie that you would recommend to someone.
Starting off with TV shows. I don't know. There's a couple I really enjoy, but like I don't know, introducing them to somebody would depend on the kind of person. You know?
I'm not asking you to. Okay.
I'm not gonna write you a dissemination.
Okay, how
on
about
it.
you recommend them to me? Does
All
that
right.
make this easier for
Oh,
you?
okay, yeah. Have you watched House of Cards?
With Clevin Spaceby?
Yeah, with Call Me Kevin because I'm feeling spacey. Have you watched it?
With Kevin Costner from hit film Footloose?
With Joel Schumacher from Batman with the bat nipples and bat credit card? Yeah. That
He had a
one.
bat credit card?
Yeah, he had a bat credit card.
I have not seen
that.
that
Was a
film.
big thing. Oh, that was...
I don't
that was
remember
important.
anything being
That was
important.
Batman and
about
Robin, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a bat credit card, and people took issue with that. So, have you watched House of Cards yet?
I've seen like the first season, and then I said I'm gonna keep watching this, and then I stopped watching it.
I got my stepbrother into it. Like
Paul.
Yeah, Paul. Hey, big ups to Paul. May he rest in peace. But
Tonight, I hope he sleeps well.
I hope he sleeps well. Hell of a guy.
He's got a big day tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Oh man, being a big bro is difficult. Anyways, I got him into it, and like I think House of Cards is a great example of the perfect Netflix show that should have ended a while ago. Like,
I feel like that's true for most television shows.
Oh, yeah.
Most good shows go on for 2 or 3 seasons more than they should.
I
I
feel like The Office, Scrubs is a pretty good example.
I have not seen Scrubs, but
I haven't seen a lot, but I've heard a lot of good.
I've heard a lot of good things about it as well,
And
mainly
then-
from the parentals.
That's good.
Big ups to the Rents
Hey, big ups to mom and dad. Jack's mom and dad, may they rest in peace.
tonight because they've got a big day ahead of
And
them
they had a
tomorrow.
big day. Every day's a
Yeah.
big day. So I recommend House of Cards, but really just only the first 2 seasons. Everything after that's a little bit weird. Season 6 is... If you watch the first 2 seasons of House of Cards and then skip to season 6, you would be so confused. Because it almost does not feel like the same show anymore. So
Wow.
That...
Does it at least like kind of like feel like it evolves if you watch it all the way through? Like, does it feel like it's moving like in a progressive manner that
Hard to
makes
say.
sense,
The
or is
first
it just
2
like
seasons-
there's just like a season where it like okay, this is different now?
First 2 seasons are very much like there's a narrative focal point. You know, Frank... spoiler alert right now. Go to this.
No,
Go to this
that's
right
not
now.
how we do it.
All right.
Moderate spoilers for House of Cards ahead.
So, pretty okay. I guess they spoiled it in the
Well,
trailer.
let's see.
So Frank wants to
Hold
become
on, no,
president.
sorry. First of all, how long ago did House of Cards come out? Wasn't this like 2011?
No,
like
it was,
8
it was
years
a-
ago?
I'm pretty sure it was after that. But like they'd still making new seasons.
Okay, but still, we're talking about season 1 and 2,
Okay, fair.
which. If
All right,
we're on
I'll give
season
you that.
7,
I'll give you that.
that's 5 years ago at least.
So, all right. Well, okay. So, first 2 seasons, great narrative focal point. Frank gets slighted for becoming the, I believe, Secretary of State, and so he goes for the presidency. He gets it at the end of season 2, and then season 3, 4, and 5 are very odd because it feels like there's no real goal anymore. There's kind of one, like I think it's season 4 and 5.
Keep the United States going.
Well, yeah, there's that, but like then season 4 and 5, it's election year.
Oh,
And like
yeah.
I feel like they could have done a lot more, but they don't. I think that's some season 3 they do that too. And then, but season 5 ends with Frank resigning, like from the presidency, and his wife takes over. And off screen, because of the whole sex scandal thing with Kevin Spacey, they have him die in the series. And so as a result, Claire is the
There's no
president.
longer
Kevin
a-
Spacey has no presence in a show that has been dominated by him for the better part of 5 years, and so the show is very ill-equipped to continue from that point.
That's fair. I feel like that they should have ended the show there.
Oh,
they
yeah.
should not have continued it.
They should not. Well, they had planned a season 6 with him, and then it was like during filming when that came
during
out.
production when that happened, and it's like you can't reveal that. Which I honestly hate things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, everyone doesn't like that, but
I mean, the stockbrokers
no,
already put the money in and all that.
Well, no, like I mean, like I don't like the whole. I don't know how to feel about Kevin Spacey now because I like his work.
Oh yeah, he's a phenomenal actor.
We've definitely had this conversation before.
A couple times, yeah.
Multiple times, possibly. Yeah.
Kevin Spacey's an amazing actor, but
I just
all of that,
and I want to respect his work, but it's hard to distinguish between what he's done and what he's done.
Yeah,
so
it is very difficult. If you can draw that line between the two, I think you could really enjoy a lot of his work. But if you can't, then it'll always be uncomfortable for you.
Yeah, which is a bit unfortunate.
Oh yeah, but I mean. Like, there's a lot of debate on season 6 and, like, the whole gender issues it raises and, like, people hate Claire just because she's a woman and all that. I'm not going to get into that because I don't care. But
that's a good policy for
that is a good policy, especially for a hot topic issue like that. But, I don't know. I'd recommend...
caring or not talking about it?
Yes!
Because I was saying not caring.
Either or, but, like, it all depends. I'd recommend that. Do you enjoy, kind of a full-face, turn face here. About face. There we go. Do you enjoy
a full butt face?
A full butt face. Yay! About face. Do you enjoy children's programming?
Well, honestly, yes.
Okay.
I don't know what children like. Where's the line?
I mean, like Cartoon Network shows.
I haven't watched them in years.
I see. I'd say we're kind of going through like there's been a talk like we're going through like a renaissance of TV shows like with Breaking Bad, like and maybe not now, but like earlier with the Americans, the Breaking Bad, like the Breaking Bads, the Walking Deads, when it first started out, you know, they were like really revolutionizing the way we saw like quality television because it just flipped it on its head. You had these amazing screenwriters and playwrights on full-on TV shows.
Was Breaking Bad also by AMC?
Yes.
Okay, so really it was AMC.
I just plugged a lot. I mean, Game of Thrones started around that time too, and that was HBO.
That was huge as well, just for modern television. And I mean, the amount of hype that surrounds Game of Thrones at all times is insane. They must have done something right. I haven't watched even a single episode of it.
Same here, not a single bit. I've heard great things about it.
Yeah.
But, I'll watch it when George R. R. Martin puts out that next book. Hey, if you got that joke, I'm sorry, but.
Did he die? Or
no,
he's not a book.
He's just taking a sweet time.
Oh.
But Steven Universe.
Hey.
Yeah, Steven Universe is a show on Cartoon Network that
I feel like the last year that I like watched Cartoon Network was the first year that like started playing or something.
It's a kind of
never watched it though.
It's kind of a creature comfort for me. It's like I think one of the few shows that's woke, but like at the same time isn't in your face about it. Like it deals with like some legitimately tough and interpersonal like societal struggles like trans rights, gay rights, all that kind of stuff in a way that isn't so obvious like they're talking about gay rights here, they're talking about trans rights here.
That's huge for children's programming.
It is amazing. Like the writing in that show is just phenomenal. There was there was a whole hour special they had about 2 weeks ago called Change Your Mind. It was in the works since 2011. And they actually started like animating it and putting things together back in 2016. And it is, I think, the best allegory for trans rights I've ever seen.
Wow.
Yeah.
It like oh god, Trent's calling. Okay.
Does this ruin the video?
No. Hey Trent. I am in my room. I'm recording a podcast with Scott. Sorry, say that again? I did not hear anything you just said.
You can come down later, but I need your help with something real quick, or I can come up to you with something.
Well, is it computer related? Explain the problem so I could just solve it over the phone if possible.
I doubt it. I know nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
2 minutes. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Sounds like we're going to have an extra special secondary guest today. Trent is going to have his own episode later.
That's all right. This will be the cameo appearance.
So, he's gonna
Trent will return at the very end like a Marvel movie.
I'm putting that in there.
You should. Steven Universe, the new one, really good for that. I might just be reading the whole thing wrong, but like it has got some genuinely really good morals in it.
I wish I could talk more about I wish I could add to like that part of the conversation, but I was going to talk more about don't mock my pose.
No, I'm just looking like, hey, they're pretty similar. Let me take that off.
No, but I was just going to talk about like how crazy animation is. Like I don't know anything about animation. I cannot draw to save my life. I can't do a lot of things to save my life.
Fair, me too. I can doodle a little bit,
But like I can't animate something. Like the amount of work that goes into actual animation, like storyboarding, planning, all of it. Like, oh my gosh, it's insane. And I'm kind of working with an animator right now to get a animation made.
Yeah.
For Bracken Bros Productions, which is my production company, humble brag. And it's absurd how much work goes into it, because like I saw like a storyboard like draft of it,
Yeah.
and then I saw like a rough cut, and I was like, the difference there was insane. Like Lachlan Peters, he was in our TCOM class. Shout out to Lachlan.
Oh yeah, Dr. Mike touched him a lot. What a phrase.
Dr. Kevin Spacey Mike.
No!
No!
Hey, shout out to Dr. Gerhard. Hope you're doing all right.
Yep, that's, yeah.
He's gonna find us and kick our asses.
But
yeah.
that means he's watching.
That's right. Number 8, boys. But yeah, I agree with you. It's kind of insane just the amount of work that goes into animation. And I've kind of
It's
like
not the kind of thing I think about very often.
Oh yeah, but like there's a lot of different ways to do animation.
Yeah.
You have like what's it like not motion capture, but like what's the one like where like,
It's like
they have the characters and like they have like squishy and like I'm on the wrong side, like the hands do like this, they're squishy, it's kinda like it's not fluidic.
Like-
It's obviously not hand drawn, they're like puppets almost.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's used for like
Where
Family
it's
Guy.
more like, oh,
I don't know Family Guy. Oh, we got a guest, boys and girls.
someone's here at the door. Back here, out of focus. Wow, it's Trent. He's definitely here, and he wants my help with something.
Indeed.
I don't want this stupidity to be on the podcast.
What do you mean?
Okay, so I need to change the VPN to Brazil for some damn reason.
Sorry.
How do I do that?
What?
Excuse me?
You need to change your
VPN?
Yeah.
Wait, how does a VPN even work with
Brazil.
the Ball State Wi-Fi?
Well, this is going to be an issue.
Got it. I don't know which one is mine.
They sent that email to you. Now find the
I know
email.
how to do that. Jeez.
What were you doing to me?
Nothing. What? What? Get out of here! Get out of here! I ain't doing nothing. Hey, I'm walking in.
Okay, yeah, animation though. Crazy.
Yeah, so like I think we were talking about like the like non-fluidic,
The
like the
non-fluidic.
puppet thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like Steven Universe, which is like all hand drawn, and then like
Seriously?
oh
It's
yeah,
all hand-drawn
every
animation?
single bit of it.
That's insanely cool. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
remember. Is Rick and Morty the same way? I don't know, because
I don't think
that's
so.
like the only animated show that I
I think
like
there's parts
watch
of it that
now.
I think there's parts of it that are, but like I think I'm pretty sure the opening segment definitely is, but like
Yeah.
the way they move is still like falls
It's
into
very
that
very like
like stocky.
Yeah,
That's a weird word for it, but you know.
but I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's that weird word, but you like I get it. You know,
Yeah.
it's like politics. I don't understand politics.
Now there's actually a cool thing that I can do. So I use Final Cut to edit video.
Yeah,
I'm not one of those Adobe losers.
I was just about to ask if Final Cut was an Adobe product.
No, it's
Yeah, man, I'm a Sony kind of guy. I use Sony Vegas 13, bought it legally, and
bought it legally.
bought it legally, and it's been downhill from there.
And I really regret that purchase.
That's
Oh.
right, purchase. This isn't what I didn't pay money for.
I didn't storm a beach for this. Yeah.
So you use
but
Final Cut.
There's
not
a
like
neat
normie.
feature on there called optical flow, which basically like the way a camera records it, like it can record 24 frames a second, and my camera can go up to 120
Mm-hmm.
frames per second, which is pretty huge, honestly. And then when you slow that down, it looks a lot choppier. Like if you record 24 frames per second and you play that clip at half speed, it looks more like
like stop motion.
Yeah, a lot more like stop motion. And there's an effect called optical flow, which takes up a ton of space on your computer, but it lets me essentially average the frames. So my computer, like Final Cut, will detect like what's in image A and what's in image B, and then it averages those so that it looks a lot more fluid.
Oh, really?
It's actually really nice.
So that sounds like it would take up a lot of space.
Yeah, it does.
I must say, this is a great example of video.
Did I spill water all over myself?
Hey,
Yes, I
must be
did.
the money.
If you want to go,
This is a great example of video v audio because most of what you said went over my head, and then you said, but it, you pick them together, and then like it's fluid. Hey, I know that.
I know things that go right.
That's good. That's one of them good things.
Yeah,
I
gosh.
think.
All right, I love this sweater, but as soon as I get water on it, it looks like a different shade. The way that most things do when you get water on them.
That's true. This stays about the same.
Well, that's because it's dark. This is a light color.
Fair.
Okay, so that was
Fair.
TV shows. It was House of Cards and Steven Universe.
Yeah, good ones.
Hit me with some
We're still frozen.
music. No,
Hey!
we're rolling. Hit me with some music or a movie recommendation.
Music recommendations. Who do I keep coming back to? Gorillaz.
Is this ironic or not?
No, that's ironic. Gorillaz got some good stuff. There's this one band I listen to a lot. It's called the Studio Killers.
I haven't heard of them.
I think
Describe their sound in 4 words, but one of them has to be a foreign word, meaning a non-English word.
Thank you. Gotta give me a second. Give me a second.
I'm gonna put like a little buffering logo thing right here.
My face is like. Il est très magnifique.
That was 4 different
Foreign
words.
words. All right. Il est très magnificent.
No, I wanted one
Just
foreign
one?
word and 3 English words.
It is very.
Okay, that's not describing the sound. I was thinking like garage punk, like rock.
In that case.
Magnifique or something.
Um,
Like actually describe their sound, not say it is very magnificent.
Pop grunge. How would.
Discoteca.
Electro discotheque.
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 The old, possibly Russian word.
You know how these comrades. It is very good.
So that's this.
Studio Killers. I think they're a French band, but like the guy who. So the main character.
Oh, I can't respect the French. The main character of the band.
Yeah, it's an animated band.
Wait,
like the Gorillaz. Yeah, I think the main character's
I bet.
name is Cherry, and she is played by a dude.
I have
There's
no idea what you're
There's
talking
a
about.
punk. He wanted to start off like a punk rock band, but his voice was too effeminate, so he did this instead. And so he plays Cherry in Studio Killers, and they make some great music. I love their stuff whenever they.
I used to be able to sing like a woman.
And whenever they actually bother to put out new stuff.
No.
I used to be.
Like actually, I used to sing alto.
Did you really?
Yeah, before the old voice change.
Then your voice went down.
I mean, it didn't go down, but like, I mean, I still have a bit of this, but like.
Can we just say, if somebody has not put it in the comment section of the last
Dude,
any
people
videos,
don't comment. People. Okay.
if nobody's thought this yet, this man is essentially Matt Pat, but like caffeine free. This is what Matt Pat would look like if he switched from Diet Coke to caffeine free Coke.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
What is that?
Matt Pat likes?
Empty can?
He likes caffeine. He likes Diet Coke. Right?
No.
I do
What's
too.
Coke with no caffeine?
It's a type of Coke.
What's it called?
Caffeine free Coke.
That's actually what it's called.
That's literally what it's called.
Stupid name.
Diet Coke, Coca-Cola, Coke Zero, caffeine-free Coke. Tastes the best, in my opinion. Kills you the fastest. There's no downside.
Wait, caffeine free. What?
Caffeine-free Coke kills you the fastest.
Why?
Because they got to put stuff in it to still make it taste good, and that stuff's really bad for you.
Oh,
But there's
so-
no caffeine, so you can still go to bed at night. Just you may not wake up tomorrow. And that's the
rest up.
the joy of it.
Rest up.
Rest up, because you may be resting down soon.
Rest up and rest easy.
Rest up and get down.
Rest up and boogie.
Studio Killers, they make some good stuff. I'm trying to plug like bands not a lot of people know about.
That's kind of my entire like niche of.
You like Saint Motel? Get out of here.
I know who Saint Motel is.
You like Saint Motel?
Do you want me to go through?
Do you like Saint Motel? Squidward?
Sure.
Okay, there we go.
Don't Squidward me.
You got that.
I never really watched SpongeBob. This might be a hot topic. Not a big SpongeBob guy. Just gets up and walks out of the room. Do it.
Takes off the wire. I'm out.
Takes off the wire.
Fuck this.
And the
There you
pizza
go.
man said.
Pizza Man said, "Fuck Jack." There you go. You're only 2 censors for this word. Fuck. There you go. Through. Oh
Well,
man.
this cut. Oh man.
Oh man.
Okay, but other musics.
I like old music. I like Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, really underground guys. You might like them. Nat King Cole, Cole Porter, Ella Fitzgerald, the Andrews Sisters, Noel Gerard.
You're just listing
Bing
dead
Crosby.
people.
Yeah, that's a shit ton of. Hey, Tony Bennett, he's still alive at this.
He's hanging in there.
At the point of this recording. He really is though. He's hardly around. Wayne
out to
Newton.
Tony.
Wayne Newton. Hey, shout out to Wayne Newton. You refuse to die, and it shows.
It shows.
And it shows. He played Mr. New
Some
Vegas
of you
in
never
Fallout
ate
New
crayons
Vegas.
as children, and it shows.
Some of you never watched SpongeBob as a children.
As
As multiple children. As a schizophrenic. And it shows. Yeah, that's pretty much all the music I have. Check out the Studio Killers. They got some good stuff.
Alright.
I like listening to them occasionally. I just do Friday Night Gurus, Party Like It's Your Birthday, and the one I think that's the most popular is Jenny.
Jenny,
Not quite, but close enough.
let me get your number. That's an original song right there.
Is it really?
Yep, I just wrote it right here, right now.
When you joshing me?
No, I'm Jennying you.
Okay,
No.
and
No, like
what is it, movies?
Actually, I just kind of said that. Yeah, movies was the third one.
Movies. That's the third one. All right.
Some kind of film that you.
Wow, we're the same
recommend.
height now. There we go.
Oh, I'm already all the way down.
Just shoots up. See you later. Later, surgeons.
It's a little ejector seat, but
That's
it's
right.
actually just like my office
Shoots you out
chair.
the window. Movies. Infinity War is pretty good.
That's what you decided to recommend to me.
It's the first one that came to my mind.
Okay, that's.
Have
fair.
you seen Infinity War?
Yes, I've seen Infinity War.
Yeah, of course he has. Scrub. Have you ever seen The Sphere? It's this old sci-fi movie about like these
A
people.
sphere?
The Sphere. No, it's about this like sea monster.
No,
on
it's
the
about a
ground.
sphere.
Essentially, I mean, it takes place on Earth, so that's a sphere.
Earth is rotationing.
It's rotund, indeed. Much like myself, after many hours at the buffet.
After eating 31 pancakes?
After
How have we
31
not spoken about this
That
yet?
is. I
Okay.
figured we couldn't get to this. Yeah. Okay, that's my film. My film idea.
Yeah. Okay, so last night we have our friend Ethan, who is basically an eating machine.
He'll be on this show eventually.
I don't know. He might eat himself to death first.
Assuming Ethan survives long enough to reach his episode,
Oh my
he'll
gosh.
be on here.
He has so many medical stories. That's going to be like the hospital episode where
That's
he just
true.
talks about all of like
Hi,
the
live on
surgeries
location at the Muncie International Hospital.
at the Muncie Civic Theater.
Muncie Civic Theater. Ethan, what you gotta say to the folks before you're taken out on a gurney? It's you, pancake boy, the walking Holocaust.
Okay, yeah. So during the month of February, I think it's until like the 24th, IHOP does like unending pancake stacks.
Oh, is it just for the month?
I think it's until the 24th
Oh, okay.
of February. I think that's what she said. Shout out to Megan, the server at
Hashtag
IHOP.
that's what she said.
Yeah, that is what she said.
Hashtag Michael Scott. Hashtag Tinder thoughts. Continue.
And Ethan ate 31 pancakes.
So Ethan's
That's it.
like, so Ethan has a history of eating things.
he has a competitional against no one spirit when it comes to eating.
Ethan enjoys eating many things
Yes, he does.
in large amounts,
Quantities.
large quantities.
He claims to have once, in one sitting, eaten 100 chicken nuggets and then vowed to never eat a McDonald's chicken nugget again.
I'm pretty sure he broke that.
I'm pretty... Well, okay, so Tyson, the brand,
Yeah, kills chickens. Horrifying company.
yes, they also make the chicken for McDonald's for their chicken nuggies. And
Well,
then
shit.
they also sell their own chicken nuggets that are probably of higher quality. And Ethan ate some of the higher quality Tyson ones that were still technically the same brand, so he kind of did, but like
Yeah.
I don't know.
He ate 96 pieces of sushi
97.
once. 97 pieces
It was
of sushi
97.
once.
He was 3 pieces of sushi away.
And then said
from
he
the
couldn't
perfect-
finish because the
The
texture.
Ugh. What a lame excuse.
That's quitter talk right there.
Okay, next time we have to like do like a live stream of this next time and just commentate live on what he's eating. It's like, oh, he's really slowing down here. Oh no!
Mr. Hendrick, what are you thinking about this? Well, I haven't seen this play since 1987. But
Quite frankly, I did not expect him to use his hands.
I think
It's soup.
I thought he just unhinged his jaw like a snake. But yeah, last night he was trying to beat this superfluous record on YouTube of like 19, which seems really low.
I don't think we ever found documentation of the 19. I think you just Googled it and said, Google says 19.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. I'm certain, like someone out there
that
eating,
is
like,
exactly
50
what happened.
pancakes from IHOP at a time, but he got to 31.
Which is
Our
absurd.
boy's a trooper.
Our boy felt sick.
He'd do it fast for like 3 days if he wanted to, be a real winner.
Yeah, I mean, he does that like routinely as well, though.
Have you seen him today? Do you know what he's doing? If he's alive?
Okay. He woke up. I saw him this morning. Like normally we get breakfast on Monday and Wednesday and Friday, not Tuesday and Thursday. But I was walking home from breakfast because I didn't have class until 11, and I saw him. And I was like, I thought you were gonna be comatose. And he's like, I actually feel pretty good. I was like, okay. And
That
you know
sounds like
his
he's
huge
into it.
black water bottle like
Yeah.
flask that's the size of 17 flasks stacked on top of each other.
Yes.
He was like swinging that around as he walked, and I was like, hello. He's like, oh, hey. And I asked him what he was doing, and he said that he was going to hand out free hot chocolate and coffee to people who wanted it.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, you big teddy bear, have a good one. And then he was in TCOM with me, 204, and I was like, so, like, you feel fine? He was like, yeah, actually, I'm well rested.
Well, you better be after that.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
yesterday,
31
last night, he was like,
pancakes.
yeah, I'm not going to be in class tomorrow, dude. I can't do it.
I was actually on my way to work out, and I saw Jack and the rest of the boys. I'm like, come with us to IHOP. I'm like, oh no, if I do, I'm going to get something. They're like, yeah, that's great. And so instead of losing weight, I put on another 1,200, so 1,200 calories. Pounds. I'm this large.
Not actual size.
I'm astral projecting right now, so you can't...
That's definitely how astral projection works.
Yes, like the opposite of astral protection.
Protection.
Don't worry, babe, I'm using astral protection.
The stars can't touch us now.
That's you.
Kevin Spacey,
Ew.
Joe!
No! And that's all, kids.
No, it's not. What's next? I had a thing.
Oh, It was this movie I saw once.
No, I
before.
believe you. I don't
But
think you're
better.
lying to me.
You better. I might.
This is a stupid thing to lie to me about.
I mean, I've lied about worse things.
I've lied about less worse things.
I've lied for less, Jack. So what's your thing?
I'm struggling to remember what it was that I wanted to talk
Well,
about.
continuing a dialogue with me is not going to help, so we're going to stand in silence here until you figure it out.
Oh, okay, so I ordered a package on Amazon literally on Black Friday, and it just arrived today. It's been like 6.5 weeks.
What was it?
I can't tell you.
Jack got an engagement ring.
No, I got a secret gift
For whom?
for myself.
Then why the hell can't you show me?
Because it's
It's a surprise for me. I'll know.
okay, so
Is that it right there?
no, I don't have what?
That black bag.
No,
That's that strange black bag.
that's the bag. That's a part of the camera bag.
Was it Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A down there.
Nope, that is a Target bag.
I didn't know
and
you ate
You
Chick-fil-A.
are an idiot.
You're
I'm a vegetarian.
I
I'm
know.
Sagittarius.
He's a vegan.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it,
Let alone fat. You guys know Jack's an omnivore.
Jackson omelet.
Jack's Amadeus Mozart.
Wolfgang Asmodeus is Osmosis.
Kaiser Soze. Word association with Jack and Scott. Jesus.
That's basically what we do.
pretty much the entire thing.
I'm surprised we got this far into the podcast without really doing that a lot.
We have yeah. I'm kind of surprised on that.
It's one of the
Jack, you can
staples.
tell them about our short film we're definitely gonna make together.
No, I want that to be a surprise. Just kidding.
And that was it, folks.
That was the surprise.
Get ready.
Surprise.
Let me just say, this is the only hint you get.
He's gone.
Slicko mode.
Oh, yeah. I took that two very different directions.
So did Steven.
I switched up Steven and Jeff in my mind, and I was like, no, because Steven was the one who didn't.
Yeah, Steven.
It wasn't
Steven
Jeff who
Park.
went slicko mode.
Jeff did not go. Jeff Blinkley did not go sicko mode. I like that.
Can we
last
take
name.
a second to talk about Jeff Goldblum?
Good second.
Yeah.
So
Next.
next moment. Life finds a way.
Life of Pi.
Life line.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Line finds a way. I told you not to tell me the line, Dan.
What?
That's J.K. Simmons. Who's your favorite actor, Jack?
Oh, Ethan actually asked me this earlier today in TCOM. I don't know.
You don't know?
Would you
not know? Okay, top 5.
Top 5? That's, I mean, I can...
Which actor would you recommend? Since we're doing that.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't pay attention to actors a lot. Like, there aren't a lot that I can think of that are like, wow, they're really good.
Well, I've got 5.
Okay.
Tara Strong. She's a phenomenal voice actor. She's probably...
Okay,
voiced
that doesn't
recently.
count because a voice
That's
actor
an
is not an
actor.
actor.
Yes, they are. Oh, do not. I'm gonna put the combos on you if you
You're
start
gonna put
saying
the
crap
combo-
like that.
Okay.
Little man. Were you gonna come up there? Or?
No,
You
I was
went
going
down a
back
little
and
bit.
little myself more.
Oh, okay, nice.
Little myself more.
Where is this coming from? Voice actors can't be actors. They're actors, just
No,
not
okay.
screen actors.
Okay, well, sorry. I don't think of voice actors when you ask me to think of actors. I can't name any
fine.
voice actors.
J.K. Simmons.
Okay, what do you want?
Do you know him?
Pictures of Spider-Man. now.
Yay!
Yes, I'm familiar with
He
J.K.
played the
Simmons.
guy from The Farmers. He played that one guy. Like, we
Also
are
from The
farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Yes.
That guy. He played the lion in Zootopia. He played Cave Johnson in Portal 2. So he's also a voice actor.
He
He played Angry Man in Whiplash.
In Whiplash.
In Whiplash. Spider-Man! Here, Parker, you're fired. Wait, re-hire yourself, give me a copy. You're fired again. There you go. For posterity.
Oh, that was your impression. That was the thing that I was forgetting and trying to remember that I needed you to do.
Oh, that was it? Yeah, we
Yeah.
gotta do impressions. Yeah, my legacy's gotta wrestle with your host.
Gotta wrestle.
Yeah. Like well, whatever we were doing this.
The aggressive shoulder bumpage?
Yeah, it was kind of romantic, but I don't want to say anything.
No. Oh, yeah.
No, it wasn't.
No, it's okay. So I said, "Oh yeah," because I was thinking of another thing that I was going to mention, and I was just going to say, "Wow, Natalie sucks, doesn't she?"
She does.
She's the worst.
I was gonna ask you why she's not here doing this.
Because well, so originally I was planning on recording on Monday with Natalie, and she was like, "Hey, I can't do Monday now. On Sunday night." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "Can you do Tuesday?" I was like, "Well, that's the only other day that I could do this, so yeah." She was like, "Cool, we'll do Tuesday." I was like, "All right." And then I texted her this morning, "Hey, reminder we're doing the podcast," and she was like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Neat, see you then." And then after TCOM, she was like, "Hey, yeah, no." And I was like, "Great, thanks.
Like,
Thanks for the timely."
What's her excuse?
Would you like to hear her excuse? Because this, I felt awfully
Are we-
confrontational this morning.
I kind of saw in your messages wrong. Technically right.
Technically, right. I said, "When are we recording today?" She said, "Oh, I have class." Nope. Yep. "Oh, I have class until 2.
No,
and I'm
I'll
going
voice
somewhere."
her. I'll voice her.
Okay.
So.
When are we recording today?
Oh, have class until 2, and I'm going to the prequel for DM at 5. Somewhere in there.
At 2? The sooner the better.
Sure thing. I'm missing from Cooper. Oh, I'm coming from Cooper, and my class gets out at 1:45, so I'll probably be there right by 2. Can't do the podcast this week. Sorry.
You're off the team.
Okay. For once in my life, I'm focusing on myself, and now I'm slammed with this week. Your podcast isn't first priority, to be honest. Not trying to be mean, just honest.
Jesus, don't hold back.
That's kind of the point, bro. I'll make the PowerPoint and share it with you all. We can each just do 2 minutes piece.
1, we're doing a Google slide. 2, take a damn nap.
1, that's not what I meant. Oh, that's what I meant. 2, I'm not tired, just overwhelmed. And I don't need Duncan's bitchy attitude all damn week, my B.
What does that mean?
Just forget it. Forget it. It's not your problem.
You're clearly in a great mood, so I'll just leave you to it. And then-
Jack, you got a way of talking to people. Is she gonna get pissed that we just doxed her?
She's not gonna read this. She's not gonna read this.
She's not gonna watch this episode?
Probably not. Does she watch? Gosh, what am I saying? No, she's probably not gonna watch this.
Shame.
Shame, shame, shame.
In that case-
That's Scott.
That's
Hello?
the sound of the men working on the chain.
On the train.
Period. End song.
Period. End song. Oh man, are you musically trained in any manner?
I did a short snippet cover of Hero by Nickelback. Would you like to hear it?
No. Are you musically trained in any manner?
Sure, I'll pull it up.
But do you know how to music?
What? Alright. Check this out.
Are you playing the guitar?
Say that
hero can save us. Not gonna stand in the way. Hold on to the wings of the eagles. Watch as we all fly away. Fuck!
And that was my snippet of Hero by Nickelback. So yeah, I'm a bit of a musician myself.
No, but
You
are
know.
you musically trained in any capacity?
I SoundCloud rap sometimes.
Are you musically trained in any capacity?
I took piano lessons!
That's the best payoff.
That's just my opinion! Yes, I took piano lessons many years ago, but I could play about 1.5 songs for you.
Is one of them Hot Cross Buns?
Probably could
3.5 songs.
I guess I could probably learn it.
No. Hot Cross Buns was like dun 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 dun
Bum 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 ba-dum.
dun.
Bum 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 ba-dum. Ah, shit, that's not the right one. That's Up on the Housetop.
Okay, we don't need to start singing Christmas music or any kind of music.
Okay, you told me a cappella. I'm sorry. After that performance, I
Yes, you could.
I enhanced the quality of this. Like, I came prepared with a bit.
I mean, I did tell you to bring a bit.
I thought you meant like the stuff like building material.
Is a bit?
Yeah, like drill bit. Drill bit.
I wouldn't consider a drill bit building material. I would consider a plank of wood building material.
Fine. A building apparatus.
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 It's barely even an apparatus. It's a building apparatus attachment.
That reminds me of the story I had. I was working at a hardware store, and this guy was asking for caulk. And I took him to the aisle, and like you look, and John was there too, or my buddy Don. He walked in there while I was like into the aisle while I was helping the guy. I'm like, now you're looking for the caulk itself or the apparatus that shoots it out? And Don just loses his shit, and he comes up to me afterwards like, we call in the business we call that a caulk gun, and he just keeps giving me shit about it until I said, Don, you can suck my apparatus that shoots it out. Shout out to Don if you're watching this. You're not, but
He's not.
If you were, that'd be pretty
Spoiler
slick.
alert, you're not watching
You're not
this.
watching this, Don. You never will.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah, I fucked up on that job a lot. It was fun. Had a lot of fun.
I mean, working at a hardware store, there's not much you can mess up. It's not like you're going to...
no, there's a lot so the customer can mess up and then say that you messed up for them.
Well, I mean, I'm
Those
not
are-
to be held liable for any expenses.
Oh, I had another
damages
story
caused
about
on
that,
set.
actually.
Okay.
So what had happened was it was Memorial Day actually last year, and
It comes about every year, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it takes a leap year. It takes a leap year. Takes a year off. But it was Memorial Day, and we had this guy come in, and I'll just call him Stephanie. And Stephanie's like, we have two kinds of wood at the hardware store I worked at, and that was
At Old Joe's Two Kinds of
I'm
Wood
not
store.
gonna, I'm not gonna say. Yeah, at Old Joe's. Let's call it that. At Old Joe's, we had two. Well, there were two different kinds of wood. Like we had cedar and spruce and oak and all that. But like you could get treated or construction. Treated was like for
okay.
decks. Construction, like building material.
Yeah.
So this guy said he wanted treated like 2x4s or some shit. Gave him the amount. Printed him out the ticket. Said, all right, go round to the boys in the back. He goes out there. This is like 8 a.m.
Nice and early.
And
When I go to Old Joe's to purchase my construction equipment.
Well, I don't know. He was a contractor of some sort, apparently. But he comes back up, and he's furious. Like, Don was up there when we rung him up. He said he wanted construction lumber. He's like, I wanted treated lumber, damn it. I'm like, that's not what you said. I know what I said. And so we went through the whole thing again. Like, you sure you want treated lumber? Yes! That's what I said the first time. Okie dokie. And I just go through the whole thing, and like at one point in this diatribe, this guy is just like, I've got guys in the car right now, I'm paying by the hour. And if you are a contractor or someone who's in a position like that and you were using that as a legitimate complaint, don't. Because I went slower after that. It's like, well, hell, I'm going to get those boys paid. I dropped the paper.
Rest up, big man.
Oh, shoot. Like, I did all that. Like, the first thing that came to my mind when he said it was, wow, that sounds like a tall glass and not my fucking problem. And I told
It
that
must
to-
suck to have money.
It must suck to have all that bitchiness in you, but I was telling Don afterwards, and he lost his shit. So anytime we had a customer come in after that, they would like, would be obviously be an asshole, like talk about their personal problems, we just say, oh man, that sounds like a tall glass. Because it sounds like you're going through a lot, but really, we don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to Don Squared.
Still not watching it.
Still not watching. Yeah, no, he's not watching this. Shame.
Shout out to everyone back at Old Joe's.
Shout
Two
out to
Kinds of
everybody.
Lumber
Two
Store.
Kinds of Lumber Store. Hey, you should really get that name changed. Come on.
Come
Old
on,
Joe's
come
is a
on,
great
young
place.
Joe. Young Joe Jr.
Oh boy, one day. But yeah, those are my work stories, the funnest ones I had. I have a lot of stories of editing audio that went awry. If you want to hear those,
I mean, no.
fair. What do you want to talk about?
There's nothing that fun about listening to someone talk about something they listen to.
It's not about that. It's not quite that. There
Well,
was one time
okay,
I
then
recorded.
maybe I should hear the story before I.
Yeah.
Before
I recorded
tell
a
you
40-minute
your
story
though.
once, and it was probably my best work I've ever done. And then I found out my microphone wasn't plugged in.
So it probably wasn't the best work you'd ever done.
Well, its sequel certainly wasn't. The one I did 30 minutes afterwards, after storming through the house angrily, that probably was not as good as the original one. But
Did you not see any levels?
no, I was reading a story on my computer. I didn't have the audio thing pulled up.
I would at least test that first.
Well, no, I do now, but back in the day, I was foolish and had too much faith in things. I learned. I got learned. And now, the only thing I'm trusted now is death and taxes, and the fact that Jack's going to say something that's going to hurt my feelings one day.
Most days.
Most days, every day, really.
Every day I'm shuffling.
I was about to say that too. Every day.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Oh, the next point is, so we already filmed you coming in from the outside. You need to decide on your intro music. What music do you want to play as you walk into the room?
Alexa, play Mambo number 5.
No.
Mambo number 5, A Little Bit Of, by Lou Bega from Apple Music.
Alexa, volume to 6. Now you're gonna get copyright strike.
One, two, three, four, five. Everybody in the car.
Alexa, stop.
We play. I played a little bit.
Well,
after that.
that's because she's like thinking, and it's playing in the background, and then she stops it.
It's like
She's like, did he just say
fine.
stop? He didn't just say stop. Alexa, volume 2.
How does it feel to have a machine that listens to everything you say and
I'd say it
turns
feels
into this-
good.
and turns it finally at long last someone listens to me.
I was lying. Okay, this is 112% serious. I was
God.
lying in bed like before Dylan got back last night, and like I was like cozy, tucked in, and everything. And I just said, "Alexa, play Sicko Mode," and then I was like, "No, Alexa, stop! Like, don't do that." Actually,
You were alone when this happened?
Yeah, I was just sitting in here.
My
Lying
God,
in
we've
my
corrupted
bed.
him. The Jack of a year ago would never do that.
I thought it was hilarious, and I was like, "What if I do try and like stay up to when Dylan gets back, and I play it when he walks into the room?" And then I was like, "There's no way I'll be awake by the time Dylan gets back." And then I fell asleep 2 minutes later, probably
When was this?
last night.
No, at what time?
Probably like 11:30.
Oh, he got
No,
back literally 13 minutes later.
Definitely before 11:30. Probably like 10:30. Not 10:30. Probably like 11:15.
Your story keeps changing, buddy.
Yeah, that's because I'm a bad teller.
Person.
Bad. That's because I'm a bad.
person.
Yeah, snaps for that poem.
Snaps. Hey, big ups to Satan.
Big downs to
No,
God.
like just flip the whole thing over. Like, hey, big downs to Satan.
Just flip the clip.
There you go.
Oh, or does it just drop down? Yeah.
Yeah, we
Does it drop
we
like it's
fall,
hot?
Like the entire thing falls down, and like we're in, like we edit out everything in the background. We're just in hell right now. I'll do the sound design.
Get the
don't
green
worry.
screen back out. Nope, that's the blue screen. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna chroma key that at all. So I'm just gonna have you like, cause like I mean honestly, it was all wrinkled and it was lit poorly, and you're just gonna be pointing at a jacket.
You're lit poorly.
That's true.
Most of this podcast is pretty lit poorly.
Poorly lit.
Snaps at camera.
Yeah, the old classic. Yeah, I feel like things are kind of wrapping up here. Do you have any hard drive stories?
Hard drive. Hard drive?
Yeah, like do you use an external hard drive? for
I
your
do.
work?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any stories about it?
About it?
Regarding it in some capacity?
Yes.
Would you like to share them with the group? No.
I have a hard drive. It's called the Editing Suite, and it has every single sound effect pack I've ever purchased, ever made myself, and essentially everything I have on there, because no computer can withstand the amount of gigabitage, kilobits it takes
of giga garbage.
of gigahertz. It can't take it. Fuck it. It can't take the amount of space that all of that needs. And so, if someone were to steal that editing suite, I'd be right fucked.
That's fair.
I'd be really in the
how large
woods.
is that hard drive?
Oh, it's up to about I'd probably say 400 gigs now.
No. What's the maximum capacity?
Oh, about a terabyte.
Oh, okay. Well, I've got a 2 terabyte just casually sitting out on my desk right now.
Yeah, you whipped it out of an iron it the last couple hours.
Yeah. Do you know what brand it is?
What?
The hard drive?
C-Disc?
C-Disc. Okay.
Yeah, mine
I'm
too.
a Western Digital guy.
Western Digital.
I mean, those are really the only 2 brands. Dylan uses Dylan doesn't even use one. He recommended a Samsung external hard drive. I was like, Dylan, what kind of external hard drive would you get? He was like, probably a Samsung. And that was one of the most absurd things I had ever heard.
What kind of external drive would you get? Xbox One.
That would be an internal drive.
What kind of... Hey, Dylan, what kind of external drive would you get? Alexa. I love you.
That's really sweet.
She didn't say it back.
Alexa, Simon says I love you too.
I love you too.
There, editing. Oh, what cuties. Oh, you.
Oh, Alexa. Oh, shit, she heard me. Hi! Hi, Alexa. Hi, Alexa.
She keeps hearing you at the worst times. Just let it die.
Alexa.
Alright, that's all the time we have today.
Simon says Pizza Man said fuck work.
Oh, actually, you'll want to listen to this.
Pizza Man said work.
Woo! Is that it? I listened to it.
That's all the time we have today on Barely Strangers. Thanks for watching. Check on the Executive Producers channel next Friday for another sode, and check back here in 2 weeks for another sode. It might be Scott again if Natalie cancels again.
The sequel. I'll wear a disguise.
Ooh.
Did we do accents?
I mean,
I did the Russian accent earlier.
you did a Russian accent and you did impressions.
You didn't do an impression.
No, I'm the host. I don't have to do things
You do
like
have
that.
to do an impression.
No, I don't.
You don't?
All right, that's all the time
You
we have
participated
today.
in the wrestling match.
Because you were wrestling me.
Yeah.
I can't not be wrestled.
Would you? Well, Governor, would you participate in the impressions if I did this to you?
Yes,
Nice.
I would.
Jolly good.
I would like that very much.
Oh, simply capital. I see how
Strictly capital.
Oh, strictly
Strictly Carthage.
under force of law.
Under force penalized by death.
Under incarceration threats.
Under kincar.
Being vaporized by the sun.
You'll be incarcerated with your kin, is what I was going to say about 2 minutes ago, but then you started talking about the sun and the earth.
That was
flat.
not 2 minutes ago.
It felt like it.
That was much sooner. That happened right now. I'm still talking about the sun.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.